Good morning. So what we're looking at here is a Peugeot Expert seat. It's out of a van. Obviously you can see there's quite a lot of wear and tear. It's actually out of a police vehicle, this one. We do see a lot of these, and the common problem is that the parts are quite expensive to fix. Part of the reason for this with this particular brand is that the upholstery to the original cover is actually glued to the seat foam, so there's no repairing any damage, any failed seat base foams, or even any failed bolster foams. But there's a cheaper solution to buying the OEM parts now. It's at Individual Auto Design. We can supply you with Seatskinz, new seat base foam and a backrest foam repair for half the price of just that from any of the three manufacturers that make this vehicle. That on its own is more expensive than a full set of our level up Seatskinz. That's including the VAT. So this is just shy of 700 quid from the manufacturer. A set of Seatskinz from the level up range, 4 or 5 seats, would be 515 quid. Now for a cloth cover, which is exactly what the original manufacturer's one is, and the new seat base foam, we can do that for less than 200 quid. There's plus delivery and fitting if you want us to fit it for you, but the system's quite simple. You remove the old one, throw it in the bin, new seat base foam on, and then you can start installing the Seatskinz to it. There was one thing that we do need to do for this particular one, and it's to cut the hole for that handle down in the bottom right hand corner. All our skins go over the top of the original seat. I will do the backrest just to show you. This single seat cover is actually a Royal Mail spec one. So it's got a red top stitch in it, and it's only got the red top stitch in it because it is a Royal Mail spec one. And literally, we can still do this in 1.5 million ways. Put your company logo into it, we'll make it 100% tax deductible, it's PPE for your vehicle. And again, if it's just a case of sprucing somewhere up, that's a lease vehicle, one of your company vehicles, a member of staff's complaining, and all this is fixable and quite easy to install at literally less than a third of that seat base price. One thing I do want to do is just again show you on this backrest how it's stuck. That is the seat foam to the seat. As you can see, there's a big massive gaping hole there. Now you can repair that from the backside, which we're probably going to do, or if you're a bit more of a saboteur, you could just literally make an incision here, glue some foam into it, and use the Seatskinz to cover the open surface. Keep going on about this in videos that we do, but Seatskinz go over the top of the original trim. Literally, the downtime to it's minimal, very, very minimal. So our guys can fit a full car, front and rear seats, in around 2 hours. We give you installation videos showing you how to fit each specific skin to each specific make and model of vehicle. So we don't just do a universal installation video, we actually supply you with a code, and this being a Peugeot Expert seat, you would see this being fitted into a Peugeot Expert. Now another thing about skins is literally everything's where it should be. If things aren't lining up with the Seatskinz to the seat, there's something wrong. Either we've been provided with wrong information, or the wrong digital pattern's been selected by the team. Now that is very unlikely that happens. We're experts in obviously identifying types of seat and any functions of the seat. For this, we do need photos from yourselves, the customers, to show us any features of your seat and any handles, any lumbar support. Need to know whether your seat's electrical or manual, and the reason for that being is obviously, although seats do look the same from side to side, that's not always necessarily the case. I'll give you an example. In most people carriers, the driver and passenger seat do look alike, talking 7-seater versions, but 9 times out of 10 the passenger seat will always fall flat, meaning that the hinge area in these bottom corners are much different to the ones on the driver's seat. You may not pick up on that, but we all know that as the experts. So if you're not sure whether we do your digital pattern or not, all you've got to do is contact us. with the photos, and we'll come back to you letting you know whether or not we have the digital pattern for your vehicle. So as you can see, new cover's just gone over the top. I do need to fix it in the back. Quite simple and straightforward. Takes some number of minutes, but obviously we need to do the seat base repair. Again, an headrest. I'm going to cover it with our cover, and then you can just see how Seatskinz should fit. I do keep seeing companies on eBay saying they're the best seat covers in the world. But when you actually look at them, even their eBay photos are substandard. I would not be putting pictures of my product up there if I did not believe it fit like skin, which it does. For somebody that likes to talk a lot, I've actually run out of things to say. The one thing I will say is that Seatskinz has got to be the best secondary cover on the market. Yeah, you guys might be thinking you're biased, it's your company, but honest to God, we airbag test everything. Like, just the cost in that alone is, it's astronomical, to be honest. And not a lot of companies would even bother with it, because why bother when they can get away with selling it? Well, all the information's on our website to do with our testing. Yeah, I am struggling a little bit. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and these are tight. Like I said, they fit like skin. The fettling I'm doing now is just literally lining the seams up where they should be. One headrest cover, not moving anywhere. Tell me it's a cover. So, I think the moral of the story is that people here can say like, oh, they're expensive, they're just seat covers. All our products are made to an OEM standard. Emergency services users, we have the fleet customers such as Royal Mail users. We offer 1.5 million ways you can do this for your vehicle, and all our products are airbag tested and certified by TUV. If you don't know what TUV is, every single product that goes into a car that's made in Europe has to be TUV tested and approved before it can even go on sale or go into the production of a vehicle. I think I've said my piece. We do seat-based foams for light commercial vehicles and trucks. I can get others, but you'd have to request for us. Typical price on a seat-based foam from us is around £95, ranging to £115, but we never ever exceed that. If you check with any of your manufacturers, I'll wipe the floor with them on price. Literally, contact us to see how you can save some money with us, how you can have custom Seatskinz in your vehicles. You can include your company logo here or here. Again, more from a PP point of view. Or if, like British Gas, can even have a subliminal message into your drivers. British Gas's is, and I'm looking up here because it's up here on the stairs, promotes safe and courteous driving. Again, have what you want. Take care of your vehicle, CCTV in operation. It doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is that you get what you want at a reasonable price. So contact me and the team at info@seatskinz.co.uk.